Hello everyone, my name is Jamie Curry and I am responding to the week 6 video response. And the first question that I chose was, why do you think that the word gay as a descriptive word is more socially acceptable than ethnophilicism? Ethnophilicism is an ethnic or racial slur, typically capturing some identifiable, often physical features of the group being derived. I personally believe that people adhere to the word gay more than the term ethnophilism because being gay describes the person's sexual preference. It simply means homosexual, more directed towards males than females. Being homosexual is being attracted to the same sex. Ethnophilism has a more derogatory meaning and is more discriminatory to individuals within this ethnic group. It targets a person's physical features and it is meant to single out certain groups. For example, the term nigger, it is directed to African Americans and it refers to one's skin tone. Question number 2. What is unique about the elderly compared to other minority groups? Do you think that the ageism is taken seriously as prejudice and discrimination towards other groups? In my opinion, the unique factor about elderly people is that everyone will become elderly if they live to see it. It is a part of life, a stage that everyone must go through. It is unique compared to other minority groups because it doesn't matter what region, ethnicity, or race you come from. Age is upon us all. Age does not discriminate opposed to other minorities. There are certain practices, beliefs, and cultures that define that group. One's age doesn't define who you are as a person. No, I do not think that ageism is taken as serious as prejudice and discrimination towards other groups because it is not really heard of, and it is rare compared to others such as homosexuality and religion and everything else. I do believe that there are people who do discriminate against other people based on age, but it is not as important in today's society. I feel like there are more major things happening in the world today. So ageism kind of gets swept under the rug. The views on homosexuality, hate groups around the world like the white supremacy, all the catastrophic disasters that are happening in the world. And I just think that other minority groups such as homosexuals and everything else, they get more attention because it's more of what's current and more important. Not to say that ageism isn't important and that it is right, but it just isn't something that is as important in today's society. So you don't really hear about it. Question number 3. Describe how you feel and what you would do if the government did not recognize your marriage. Excuse me. If the government didn't recognize my marriage, I would feel left out. I would feel like the system was designed to discriminate against the American people rather than being a country of equal rights and freedom to all citizens of the United States. I would demonstrate my frustration to the government by joining peaceful protest, and to fight for my rights as a citizen of the United States. And I would do my best to educate young people about such practices. I don't believe that it's right that people are judged based on their sexual preference rather than being an individual person. I believe that everybody should have the same rights, and I believe that people who are homosexuals should have the same rights as people who are who like the same who like the opposite sex. So I just think that it should be equal, and that's what I would do if the government did not recognize my marriage. Like I said, I would join a protest, a peaceful protest, and I would do campaigns, and I would definitely, every chance that I got, I would educate young people about this, and continue to make my voice be heard so that all people can have equal rights. Thank you.